Hello. 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 Nagesh?
Hello?
Samita. Hello, Samita?
Yeah, yeah. Hi, sir. I was in call with Nagesh, sir. Now
Okay.
I am able to record it.
Okay. No problem. Okay. So, yesterday, another thing is like once you are done with the recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the records,
Yeah.
please share it to me as well.
Sir, he said it will be in his credential, so
Huh.
he will able to see that, and
Huh.
he will download and he will provide me like that. He
No
said.
problem. Yeah. Then you share it to me. I will also tell him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, features of Python. As I told you yesterday, it is simple, easy to learn, open source, high level language, dynamically typed, platform independent. You want me to recap everything again, or is it okay to continue with the next features?
Just one line. If you'll recap, then
Yeah.
yeah, it will be fine.
So, why Python is so simple in the sense, I told you, right? It is very clear and less stress on understanding the syntax of the language. It's very clear. It's in simple English. It's a as it is a high level program. No doubt, Java, .NET, all these are also high level programs. But Python doesn't stress too much on syntax like how Java and .NET does. That's why we call it as a simple. That is why we define it as simple programming language or scripting. Okay, easy to learn. It's very quite. It's very simple to learn. It's like in English only. Okay, so that's one of the reason why we call it. Easy to learn. Another thing, in the simple, I was thinking something. Okay. So the difference between easy to learn and simple, because see, as I told you yesterday, it's a concised way of writing the code. I forgot this point. Means if you want to write a program in Java, at least one class or object has to be defined, and then you have to write like Ramayana and Mahabharata. But in this case, it is not like that. Within just one line, you can write a simple program or Fibonacci series. You got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's one more thing. Open source. See, why it is called open source? Because it has a huge community who is contributing over the globe to make this Python to grow. You name it, it has all the modules. It has all the modules, right? Like it can be used. It has a testing framework. It has a web development framework. It has operations, like DevOps kind of framework where you can use it. It has AI framework, like NumPy, Pandas, all these things, right? So that's why it is more popular as open source components. Clear?
Yes, sir.
High level language. It's a high level language. I told you, right? There is a difference between mission language and high level language. Mission language compresses zeros and ones, whereas high level language will have high level programming parts, like printf, scanf, or get ports, all these things. This is called, we can say, high level programming language. It's a human readable programming language. It is not mission level programming language. It's a high level language like Java and .NET. Clear?
Yeah.
Dynamically typed means you no need to declare the int type and other stuff prior. You just assign some value, means some, for some variable you are assigning some value. At the runtime, it will decide whether it's a string, int, float, complex, whatever it is. Clear? That is called dynamically typed. The same thing is also supported by JavaScript. Platform independent. As I told you, it will not generate direct executable. It will generate an intermediate file called bytecode. This bytecode will be further taken by platform specific virtual machine, means PVM, and then this PVM will take the bytecode and it will execute to produce the output. Clear? That's why Python we call it as an platform independent system. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall we go with the next features?
Yeah.
Yesterday till here I explained actually.
Yes. You said about
Portable.
framework and all also.
You want me to tell the framework? See, framework is nothing but I want to develop some kind of, what I can say. I want to develop some kind of system or application, right? I want to develop some kind of system or application. Now, what will happen? I don't want to do it from scratch. Okay, there are ready-made frameworks already available as part of Python system. Like for web application development, you have you have Django, Flask. For REST API, you have Fast API. Like that, you have already established frameworks. If you take testing side, you have Python Selenium framework. If you take AI side, you have Pandas, NumPy and all. These are the frameworks or libraries. You got it right? So these are the frameworks or libraries, you can say like that. And you can install these frameworks or libraries, and you can develop, or you can directly call those methods or functions and develop the applications. No need to write again everything from scratch. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I am giving you one simple uh, task. In next class, you should tell me the difference between module, write down, module, library, framework. Module versus library versus framework. You should tell me. You ask ChatGPT or you Google or whatever you do it, but you should tell me the difference between module, library, framework. Sabita?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So this, you first you have to tell the difference, then only I will continue the class for next this thing. Okay. You know what is framework. You should only know what is module and library. That's it. Portable. See, when a programming language, or when you type some program, right? When it produces same results across different environments, right? Then we call it as an portable. Means any programming language which produces same results across environments, whether it can be Windows, Linux or Mac or whatever, wherever it is, then we call it as an this system is portable. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So Python program will give same results as it is platform independent.
Independent.
Okay, once you write the program, Python program, you can run anywhere on the PVM, and this PVM is platform specific. Python is platform independent, but PVM is platform dependent. You got it right?
Yeah, that's right. That PBM is there. That's why Python is platform independent.
But PVM itself is
Platform dependent because it
ah,
has to take the bytecode from like Linux or
no,
Windows.
no, no, not like that. I will tell you, because when you want to install PVM on Linux, you should search for pvm with rpm or .tar, .gz. You cannot execute .winzip or exe file in linux, right? Exe file you cannot install pvm. So you should able to install pvm which is specific to that operating system. But bytecode is not like that. You can compile in one thing and take this and run in any of the system because it's going to run on top of pvm. You are not able to get it. I will explain it. Can you able to see my screen?
No,
Hello.
not yet, sir.
Okay, 1 second. Share the screen. Enter screen. See what I am trying to say, Samita. Look here. This is your operating system. Clear? This is your OS. Okay. Now, on top of this OS, on top of this OS, okay, I am installing, or sorry, on top of this OS, I am installing PVM, right? Right?
Sir, that
On top
PBM
of,
is like it will come with Python, right? No need to
I will
install
show
it
you.
separately.
Yeah. It will come with Python only. But you have to think it as a layered components. This is your operating system. You installed Python. As part of the Python, you got PVM.
Hmm.
Okay. Or you can say compiler plus PVM. Because when you install Python, right, compiler and then plus PVM will get installed. Till here, are you clear? Compiler and PVM will install once you install Python software.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will run my Python program on top of this. Okay. These two things. Okay. What will happen once I compile, the bytecode will generate, and then it is given for the PVM, and PVM will execute because it will convert bytecode into mission code. Operating system processor will execute, and you will see the output here. Clear? What I am trying to say, when you install this Python, right, that is specific to operating system. Python is platform independent, whereas when you installing this compiler and PVM, it is specific to operating system. Because let's say this is Windows operating system. Now you have to install this. How you have to install this? Come, I will show you. Python.org. Okay. Now python.org, if you go, so there will be something like downloads, all releases. See here, Windows, Mac, Android, like that it has given. So for Windows, what you have to install? You have to install .exe file or something like that here.
Mhm.
MSI package. See, you are getting me for Linux or Mac, it will be different. See, it's all Windows only.
Mm.
Where is Linux? Pop. MXI. Windows. All Windows only. So Mac OS, if you click here, you will get release Mac related. You got it right.
Yes.
So what I am trying to tell here, this Python software itself is platform dependent, whereas Python itself is platform independent.
Hmm.
That's what I am trying to tell you. So for Windows, you will install one kind of .exe file. For Linux, you will install different, like it can be tar or ZZ or whatever it is. For Mac and all, it will be specific to that this thing. Like that, I am trying to tell you. So Python software itself is platform dependent, whereas Python itself is platform independent. Because when you take this Python program, when you run in any of this, you see you develop Python program test.py on Windows. Okay, on Windows, and run this, whatever you compile it on Windows, whatever it is, you take the same Python file and run on Linux, it will work out. It will give the same output. Clear?
Yeah.
Ma, any doubt? Tell me. I mean, I can tell you again if you have any questions. Till now,
No.
no questions?
No.
Okay. Procedure and object oriented. Python is both the procedural programming language as well as object oriented programming language. Means, you know what is a procedure?
Sir.
Samita?
No, sir.
So procedure is like a function. You know what is a function?
Yeah.
What is a function?
Like we can use a function to call something like inside the loop or something.
No. So, okay. Okay. So, for now, what you understand procedure is also similar to function, but there is a small difference. I will tell you in just a few minutes. Okay. Now, what exactly a function is? Let's say I will write a small function. Okay. FUN something. Okay. Every time it will calculate some interest. Some interest logic I am just adding. I am not writing, but I am just adding some interest logic in this. Okay. The function name is some interest, cal interest, calculate interest. Okay. You got it right. So, no need to write every time in your program if you want to calculate the interest. You write only once. You write only once and call many times. This is nothing but a function. Calculate underscore interest. This time I will ask for 2 rupees interest. 2 rupees interest means it will calculate based on that. Next time I will ask for 10 rupees interest. You are getting me right? Savita, you are not able to get. So what is a function is you write a piece of program and you whenever required you just call it. That's it. So it is not right. It is not like whenever you want to write, interest for any of the programming, you rewrite again and again, 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 again. No, it is not like that. You write only once,
Yes, sir.
one function.
Mm.
And whenever it is required, you call that function by passing whatever is required to pass. Arguments, we call it as an arguments. Clear?
Yes.
Now, these kind of procedure based means function based programming language it supports. You are getting me right? These kind of procedure based or function based programming like C, it supports. That's what I am trying to tell you. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, the difference between procedure and function is function can return a value, but procedure doesn't return a value. You just remember this. That's it. I will explain when we will speak about the functions in Python. Okay. Returning a value means it will execute the program. Whatever value it has calculated, it can return to the main program when you are calling. Let's say you are passing 2 rupees interest. For 1 crore, it will calculate 2 rupees interest and it will return what is the interest for 1 crore. When you call this function, I mean this same function by passing 10, for 1 crore, it will calculate 10 rupees interest and it will return. So this function can return the value, whereas procedures doesn't return the value. It will execute and keep quiet. You got the difference?
Yes, sir.
Don't think too much. Just understand the concept. When it comes, I will explain in detail. Okay. So Python is both. It supports procedural language, and you know what is OOPS, object oriented language. You define a class and create object, and you also, for that class, you will have methods and properties and actions. And when you create an object, you call those methods or properties using that object. This is nothing but OOPS programming. I will explain once core is done. I will explain what is object oriented programming for Python. Okay, it supports both. Samita, clear? Hello, 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 Samita.